Happy Sunday. Got the bags. Definitely got the new grippers. Let's do this thing. I can't believe I'm going to be breaking 50 bags in this place. I did a tally last night when I was looking over the videos from this whole entire location the past 3 weeks. And I counted 46 bags total within the videos. I know a lot of you people out there who go out there and clean up heavenly places like this, you know, along the roadsides, whatever, different states, different countries, whatever. And you're saying 50 bags is nothing. Well, you got a valid point, you do. 50 bags is nothing, really. But to me, it's something at least. I mean, imagine how much space 50 bags would fill up. That's a lot of trash. And the trash is about to be gone from this place. I got one little tiny corner. Probably going to take a couple hours to pick up. Probably 2.5, 3 bags maybe. I got the heavy duty ones for the larger items. You know, like the battered down buckets, the destroyed trash can, a couple other things out here too. But what I want to know is what is going to be on the other extreme side that I missed, that I misjudged, that I had no idea was part of the complex. Luckily for us, there's no buildings that back up against the wooded location. What I would prefer to say, the protected location. It's nothing but parking and a fence that lines the entire, I'd say 800 to 1,000 feet. Way on the other side of the complex. But we will soon find out. And it's going to be today. I highly doubt that I'll be able to make a dent on that side. Depends on how bad it is, really. I mean, we haven't walked over there yet. I just know that it's there. Let's get started. I'm so burned out. Good thing for us, it's only 11:40. It's going to be highly different with it being cloudy today. I didn't think to check the forecast. Not that it matters too much, you know, I'm still going to be moving along through here. I got to be careful though. Judging from the objects behind the building over here, kind of tells me that it's the kind of people that don't get up before 2 p.m. on a Sunday. So we don't need to be waking anybody up. We don't need to be surrounded by the boys in blue. You know? What the heck do I get myself into? Cleaning the heavenly places. But you know, one thing I thought about when I took that big bag in the Da Vinci pad last night. Oh, I felt a drop on the forehead. There's one thing that I thought about when I took that bag in there. And I just glanced at all the stuff that was in the bag. And then I thought about all the other stuff that I collected that I'm not going to show, you know, until the very end when I'm done out here. Because I still feel that I'm going to collect at least a couple more things out here. I don't want to jump the gun on that part of the video. You know, the conclusion, you know, shows all the stuff that we collected out here over the course of the last 3 weeks, going on a month out here. But I kind of looked at everything, you know, and it said a lot. It's almost like I'm getting something else out of here. I'll have to tell you that later. It is a wild one for real. The stuff that I'm getting out of here, garbage or not. It's like I'm getting something else out of here. You know? Heck yeah. Please be intact. Another memento for our travels. I told you we're going to still find more things. A bud vase. What is it about the bud? I think one of the guilty parties is up there on the balcony. I think they just went back in. I heard a door close, but I can barely hear what they were saying. They were talking to somebody. I think they were talking to somebody on the phone or something like that. And they sounded kind of rough, you know. The guilty ones are always the ones that are always trying to put a stop to something good, you know. I know that for a fact. Yeah, but they were saying things. They were saying cuss words, F-bombs, all that kind of thing. Then they said the word security or something like that. So apparently they know that I'm out here cleaning. I won't be surprised any minute now. The county sheriff is going to show up out here or something. I'm going to have to come up with my story. And I just emptied out the iPhone last night, my alibi. The last couple weeks, the videos are coming out here. I wiped them off the iPhone. So I have no backup. Perfect timing, right? Yeah, but you can tell that they're guilty. I mean, the way that they were talking, it's like they don't want anybody out here because they know they're guilty about dropping things out here too. And they see somebody trying to clean it up. They don't want me to tell on them, right? People are afraid of that. It's always yin yang out here. Even at the state parks, the guilty ones are always the ones to complain about what you're doing because they're the ones who are throwing stuff out. Littering. Better keep a lookout. Can you say that again? a female voice right here. I mean, I just got over here to put a couple of things that I picked up in the woods on my way back to get a couple of the industrial bags, for the more wacky stuff over there. And I got over here, it sounded like they were just like right next to me, a female voice. It's almost like they said something in 5 syllables. Maybe it was 5 words. It sounded something like, alright, it sounded like mechanical, like it was going with the wind out here. Either they said something that sounded like, you must kill Satan. It sounded exactly like that. Cute. Welcome to heaven. Hey guys. The little ones out here. Chilling. But yeah, it's like right here. I mean, it sounded like one of those offset whispers, but it sounded like they were like singing. There was no way that could have been a lady way up there on that hill. Why would they be up there? It's nothing but bushes and shrubs next to that storage building. Unless they were standing behind it, but they still wouldn't be doing that. It was a female voice. I thought I could be wrong though. It sounded like I know it was 5 words. Something, 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 You must, I think they said you must kill Satan. What the heck do they want me to do in this life of mine? You know how hard it is to do something like that? I don't understand though. I don't get it. Why are they asking me to do it? It's not that I don't want to, it's like, how can I? I don't know. I mean, it was like right here. I heard it with my own ears. But fragmented though. The frequency of it all out here. What the heck? Man, I wish I could hear their answers or their words more clearly with the ear, I'm hoping deep down inside that's not what they said though. I mean, it's like they're putting all that on me. Man. But like I said earlier, I think I know what they're talking about. I think what I'm doing here is a form of like killing Satan. What if they said heal Satan? You must heal Satan. What if they said heal and not kill? Because they know I don't agree with killing. I agree with stopping or making things better. But what if they did say heal Satan and not kill Satan? Yeah, but I think a lot of what I'm doing here is a form of that, You'll have to look at the final collection to understand what I'm talking about. Of all the stuff we've been gathering out here, I'm not going to say desirable. Oops, sorry, Charo. You're a baby one too, my bad. Yeah, but I'm not going to say it's desirable for a positive thing. It's just cool stuff. And Satan knows that. I know that for a fact. Satan knows that. Dang, wouldn't that make a nice necklace? beautiful. Well, you probably already know why I started the video. We've already done it, what, 5 or 6 times already in the past 3 weeks? Let's go ahead and take a look. How do things like this always end up in the woods behind these complexes, you know? I mean, why do you trash them? Dang, that's a big one too. Artistic. Added to the collection. Never to be used. You know it. I know that you know it. Another rude awakening. And I'm out of bags. I'm up to 7. We can't really count the 2 large bags because they're just filled with big things. That really doesn't make that much of an impact. But here, it's almost like I should have had 10 small bags in the pocket. I mean, not small, you know, the long bags. 32 gallon. Should have had 5 more. Crap. And as you probably already know, the further we go, the further we are from the vehicle. I had no idea where I was or that I made it to the spot, the corner I've been trying to make it to for the longest time. There's the mill gazebo. That's what I'm talking about. But this place is a dang disaster. It's already 4 o'clock. There's no way I'm going to get done again today. Man, I'm just making stashes. That's all I'm doing. I'm organizing everything so I can go back to the vehicle and just grab a whole bunch of bags again. And fill up whatever I can, though. Dang. I got 7 stashes going on right now. You're talking about probably close to 7 to 10 bags. It's almost like I'm just getting started. At 4 o'clock. Not fair. And I thought I was almost done. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. It's 4:55. And this is how much water I haven't had today. Dang. I've only drank water one time. And that was when I first got here. Man, the things I do to myself. Trying to clean up heavenly places. Or, bring sexy back. Bring heaven back. Boy, I better hurry on. Not to leave. I'm making a stash of the bags. Quick, easy access back to the vehicle. Yeah. But I gotta go back and get at least 7 more bags. What the heck do I get myself into? Cute. I'll try to be careful. Thanks for allowing me to see you so I don't step on you. Coming back with about 6 or 7 more bags. If I can get, hold on. If I can get each stash picked up in less than about 10 minutes, and there's about 9, I should make it. Let's get it all. Not bad for 45 minutes. Right on schedule. I got 4 bags already. 555. But get a load of this. It's been cloudy and kind of drizzly all day. But they're about to give us exactly what I need. A lot of extra daylight. There's a fine line in the sky. And all I see is bright blue. I wonder if it's going to move this way or move out, is what I mean. That one fine line. I wonder if it's going to move right on time for the sun to give us that light. They're working on it just like I'm working on it. Thank you, Almighty. About dang time. All done. Now how the heck am I going to get 10 bags out of here? At 6:40. Let's get moving. This is not easy. Let's take a look. Whatever it is, we know it's garbage. This is not working out as planned. It's only about 7:15, but look how dark it is. I still have a long way to go back. I'm trying to make trips. I can only carry 2 bags at a time. And there are so many bags out here. The heck do I get myself into trying to clean places? Oh, see, I can't see. You're going to say, why don't you wait till tomorrow to come back and get them? The job's not done until it's done. I never stop. I never quit. You know that. Man. Boy, am I ever going to be sore this week. "8:05 up in this thing. We would still be in the sunlight if this was July. What do I get myself into? One last trip. And I'm just getting them down to the side of the road. 16 bags. And about 10 of them weigh a ton. Man. One last trip. I know I don't have the flashlight on. People might see us. Let's get this final bag down by the road. Of course I'm burned out. I had no idea that it was going to be like this. Should have known better when it comes to cleaning heaven. Well, let me take that back. Should have known better when it comes to cleaning up after the human race. Dang. Yeah, at least I'm walking on wet leaves and nobody could hear us coming down the woods. Oh, oops, I just stepped on a rock. Almost twisted my ankle. I'll tell you something though. Not one single car has passed in the past 45 minutes of me trying to get these things down here. Coming or going. The second I pull up and get ready to load these things up, I swear, I don't know what I'm going to do if one single car comes by to see me doing that. You talk about being an angry joker. Let me just go ahead and say this. There's so much in this dang vehicle. I got to put the bucket in the front seat. There's no room for the bucket in the back. Talk about feeling accomplished. For real. Let's go ahead and take this garbage where it needs to go, where it belongs. And not in heaven. You've got to be kidding me.